Hey, it's Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures, and I'm not really talking Fortnite the game today. Well, kind of I am, but I'm really talking about this book, Battle Royale, Last Fan Standing. It's an unofficial Fortnite adventure, and for anyone who's ever tried to get into Fortnite, this is a great book that kind of explains what's going on. For example, here at the beginning, where you're on the small island, you got all different sorts of people, and the author here, and the author is Mathias Lavorel, and it describes the people on the small island, which is kind of crazy. You got the trigger-happy psychopaths. Okay, so those are people who pick up the guns and just start blowing away stuff. Then you got the clearers, people who go around and try to take out all of the rocks and the trees and stuff like that. And then you got the builders who are building things all the time, and sometimes the clearers are trying to smash up the things that the builders are making. Then you got the partiers and people who are using the emotes and they're dancing and they're doing different things and they're throwing up different signs and stuff like that. And then you got people who just stand still. They're called the standstills, and they just stand still. So what I really liked about this book is that it got into what I think about when I play Fortnite. Like, when I was first getting into Fortnite, I had no clue what I was doing. I was always shooting at people who were on my team if I was doing the team thing, because I didn't realize that there's a little carrot above the heads of the people who are actually part of your team. I didn't realize that at all. And then as I go, and I started to get new ways of doing things. So, new skill patterns I was learning, and new strategies that I was trying. And that's what this person in the game here, his name's Paul. That's our main character. And Paul actually thinks that he's an actor and he's on a movie set, and then he gets caught up into Fortnite. So he actually, and they actually don't actually call it Fortnite in here. So they call it Battle for Domination. Okay, and it actually is like a TV show, and people are watching people play this, and that's what the basis of this book is. Now, this book was sent to me for free so that I could do a review. This is one of the reviews. I call it Read to Me Dad. Read to Me Dad reviews, and that's what this is, one of those. The book is out on May 28th. And, so what happened in here is I actually played a game of Fortnite just kind of along the lines of what my strategies usually are. And I usually try to, if I'm playing solo, I try to run out the clock as much as possible. So I'm like the last one off the bus. And actually, the kid talks about this in here, being the last one off the bus, actually getting thrown off the bus if you're there. So if you're at the end and you see the bus, there's a bunch of people that end up going out of the bus at the end, and that is everyone getting thrown off the bus, as according to what this person is saying in the book, and then being completely disoriented, not knowing where the sounds are, not knowing what is going on, and then having the storm come in. That really freaked him out, at the character out, because suddenly there's this storm. He's feeling lethargic, and he needs to run, and I guess there's all these different things, and those were things that, as a player of this game, I needed to learn as I was going along, and you start to pick up different things. So you pick up different places that you think they're going to be your safe houses. These are ones that where everything's going to be hidden, where everything's going to be, it's going to be different stuff every time, but where you can pick up some guns and ammo and shield potions or sloop juice and all that stuff. And then how to get out, okay? So that's one of the important things, is you can get in and you can get out. And so I, as I am flying around there on my glider, I wait till the circle shows up where the storm's going to be. So where's the safe zone? So I land somewhere in the safe zone, and I have a few different places that I know where to land. So as I'm flying over it, I see, okay, this chest hasn't been opened, so most likely somebody's not down there. And then I fly around and I look, and I don't see anybody down there. Okay, great. So I'm looking out here, my character, he's looking around, and I want to speed this up because basically I'm waiting out the clock here in that section. So I see the storm starting to get closer and closer and closer, and where's it going to go to next, and where do I have to go? Because I am actually on the other side of this mountain. It's kind of hard to get around the mountain, and I really sped this up because the whole overall video of me playing this is like 20-something minutes long because, I try to get in the top 5 at least. I've not won a victory royale on my own. I've never done it on solo. I'm not that good, but I know how to hide and I know how to be patient. So I'm patient, watching. I see, okay, there's somebody down there. Okay, I'm going to figure out which way to go. I'm going to go, and I'm going to go all the way around, and we're going to slow that down. So here, I'm in the storm, and that's one of the things that the book talks about, is that if you keep your cool and you keep working at things, you're going to get better at them. So, let's see. It also tells me here, so, it really has a feel of the Fortnite game, reading this book. And I enjoyed it. I read it from cover to cover, and I enjoyed it. It's from Andrews McMeel Publishing. They're the ones who sent it to me. And, okay, so now I'm doing some building and learning how to build. Like, there are people who build super fast. I'm really slow, so I should probably have got taken out here. But I'm running down here, and suddenly I'm getting shot at. And usually I just keep running in a straight line, but I need to start doing the jumps and moving and trying not to get shot. So running down the hill because I don't have a glider, so I'm if I fall I'm gonna break my neck and die. So I keep going, and with that here, so with the book, you have this whole adventure where this kid thinks that he is in a movie, and suddenly he's in this game, Battle for Domination, and basically he's trying to figure out how to get out. So he's systematically going through different rooms and different buildings and trying to figure out how to find an exit. He calls the island, the main island, the big island, and the little island, and each time he goes back and forth, he tries to figure out something else. And along the way, he's also somebody who doesn't use guns. So he's playing this game, and he refuses to touch a gun, and we find out why later on through it. But it's really an interesting story, and it has that feel. I mean, he even gets some of the sounds down, like crunch, whoosh, zip, and where your glider starts out. So here I am. I have a minigun, and I decide that I'm gonna just shoot at that farm. So I sped it up again here because I am waiting out the storm as that moves. But then as I'm going here, and I did not take advantage of this because I didn't really have anything that was gonna take that person out. So as I actually was hiding pretty good, they went right by me. And so as I go through this game, I'm trying to incrementally get better at it. So I'm down to the top 5, and I'm still creeping up on who's up there, and I always get taken out. So watching, I see that person jump. So usually they jump and they land right in front of me and they take me out. But she's off another way, and so it's getting towards the end. The storm is starting to close in, and then when they start to close in more, then they have to make you like run to something else. So you got a guy in front of me, a guy to my left, a guy to my right, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to make it out. I'm right there at the storm. I picked like the best hiding spot there, and as long as I don't do anything rash, I'll probably survive a little bit longer. But at this point, I've been sitting around, so I'm like, well, you know what? I'm just going to knock it down. What's the chance that this guy might die from the height? So as soon as I do that, somebody takes that out, then they take me out completely. I placed 4th in the game. Anyway, if you want to pick up Battle Royale, you can do that through our affiliate link. It is a fun book if you are into the Fortnite game. I received this for free, and I'm happy to tell you all about it. This is Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you can find me make videos all the time. Now, if you want to buy this, link below. It's an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps out the show, and we get a penny or two kicked our way. Thanks for watching.